Heck. Let's try to recall. How do we do this? Levels working. Might turn the music up just slightly. Let's get started. Hey, Jules. Been a long time. Will you let me know if the music is too loud? I'm not trying to make it louder than it should be. Music is good. Okay. How you been? How's school? How's all the things? Hey, good morning. Good morning, people. All right, my brain is so fried from having basically pulled 4 all-nighters in a row that this is just a silly excuse to do something, but it's a really busy, to be honest, barely resting. I can't remember last time I did something for myself. I feel the same way. Yeah, I was double booked this week, and this is all TMI, but like I just took a shower for like the first time in 4 days because I had no time to do anything for myself. But I'm clean now. My hair is fluffy and feathered. I took out my contact lenses because I imagine that's like this is again TMI, but the all the girls I've dated, it's like at the end of a long day they take off their bra and they're like, you know, feels good or something like that, and they put on like stretch pants, and I'm like, it's like when I take out my contacts and just pop on my glasses, like that's like, okay, like I don't care what happens, I can just fall asleep wherever I am now. Suffering from success is I guess the right amount. So anyway, okay, so my brain is so fried, I can't think. I'm curious to see if I can do a study. If I can do a study, that's good, and if I can't, we'll do some coloring instead, but we gotta see if we can do something else. And this won't be there's no agenda. It's not. These are just studies, just to do studies. I'm not doing more Bad Zelda. Bad Zelda was done and well received, and I just feel like it would be easy to, relatively easy for me to find an interesting character to draw, and that's it. And I appreciate people popping in to say hi, and it's this is just a personal indulgence right now. So right now I'm booked on a project. Like today, right now, a company is, well, we just listened to this. I don't want to listen to it twice. Why is that happening? Here. Okay, not twice. Okay. Jeez. Okay, I don't know if I can stream for long. Anything could happen. I could get pinged and they're gonna say, Max, jump on a call and save our butts. But today I got ahead of, it's like a bonus stream. I apparently got ahead of my work enough where they're happy and they're presenting to the vice president of something. So my drawings are going before the big boss. They're going to see what he thinks. Okay, this stuff is cool. Here, let's pause this for a second. It's good to see you guys too. I'm gonna be as like out of this is the sleepiest I've ever done a stream on. But I feel like I can't waste the opportunity, you know what I mean? Like this is a I always love that they put the look at this. Upside down shoot. Those cool spiky bombs.
Gotcha, Stalfo.
I have the Triforce. You have lost. Hyrule is mine.
Not yet, Ganon.
Not yet, Ganon. He's got like this like Link is like a he's like Spicoli from
The Triforce. Saved the kingdom again, princess. Not bad, eh?
You got lucky. Now get this belt off.
No.
What do you want?
Now get this belt off.
Come on.
No.
Then we stay like this.
Oh. All right.
Let's see here.
I suppose you do deserve some reward. Just don't try to make a habit of this.
Oh, I won't. I promise.
Fun.
Right. Stay like this.
That was a cute pose.
Darn it, Sprite. Sprite?
Alright, I like that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, back to music. Alright, so this is just for fun. We have an opportunity to get paid to stream, so that's the cool thing. I can't resist it. I'd rather be. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be sleeping. But I can't pass up this opportunity to be naughty, you know. That's just my way. I need to like to live dangerously. Okay. So this will be this will be I'll look at this, it'll be on this monitor. And I'm just going to do Zelda again. And this will be, I'll change your pose a little bit too. We'll see. I could do a bunch of bad drawings. It doesn't matter. No reason to expect that, what I draw will... Oh, I just remembered. Yeah. We got to try and do... It's got to be a... Let's see what happens if we do a different resolution on the screen. It should be bigger. You guys will see it bigger. This one. Okay. Yeah. What if instead of 4K, we did... Yeah, this will be interesting. Whoa. Wow. All right, what do you guys see? Okay, so you see the same thing. Much bigger. Oh my God. What happened there? You guys basically see a bigger version of the interface, right? Theoretically, my cursor's bigger? Maybe a little bit? Feels like it should be. I mean, this dot feels bigger. It all looks bigger to me. Not that anybody uses Painter, but might be of some improved benefit. I'm going to turn off all this stuff. Zelda. Okay. Alright, so far everything's quiet. I might have to switch up the music. It's a little too stimulating. I need something... Where we have it? Lord of the Rings lo-fi. It's a little bit more stimulating, or a little less stimulating. Okay. Need all these options activated. Maybe I'll use a different brush too. Okay, well, whatever. Tonight, I have friends from out of town coming to visit. It's my buddy who I'm doing the Dungeons and Dragons commission for. He's Honestly, one of my best and oldest friends, and he's it's kind of fun. Our kids are about the same age. So his daughter's coming down too, and she can play with my kid. I forget exactly what they're in town to do. I think they're probably like seeing like a Harry Potter play or something. If such a thing exists. But they'll be spending the night tonight in this office. I've got my blow-up mattress right here. I've actually been sleeping on it for a few days because I've been getting up so early that I've opted to sleep in here as opposed to disturbing my wife in the middle of the night with my obnoxious alarms going off at 2 a.m. Because that's the thing, is I've been working till about 7 p.m., then spending the afternoon and evening time with my family. And then about 10 p.m., get the basic chores done, kids are asleep. I'm tired, so I go to bed, but then I get up at 4 hours later at 2 a.m. so I can put in half a day on this other project, which thankfully is done now. It's way too much work for that sort of thing. Can't be sustainable for me, but at the same time, because everybody knew, well, not everybody, but the client who was hiring me to do the moonlighting knew that I was booked on another project. So I wasn't deceiving anybody about my availability. I'm like, okay, I can do this job, but you got to understand I'm fitting you in between the cracks of my life and this other job that hired me first. And they're like, that's fine. So I was able to do a good job and meet expectations and help out a friend and client, but not able to keep that up for indefinitely. So I'm very happy it's Friday. I've earned my break this week. Why did it go? What is this doing? What's happening? What is happening to my playlists? I did not, I'm trying to listen to Lord of the Rings. What did I... This is what's funny, is it's like, I don't know if we're all used to being tired. But I'm used to being tired, but this is the level of like, I don't know if you guys have seen those, it's like a Instagram or TikTok reel, but it's like a day in the life of someone with ADHD, and like the guy, he comes into a room and he like he puts down his cell phone, and then he turns around and pours himself a glass of water, and he turns around to get his cell phone again, and then it's gone. So that's what I've been dealing with today, is I'll do something and then like it'll break somehow, and I'll be like, what just happened? It doesn't make sense. That there's like a moment of lost continuity, like I've in between me doing something very simple, like a goblin stops time and like rearranges things, and then I've got like spaghetti on my head or something. Like it doesn't even make sense. The time goblin, yeah. And then, yeah, this is not... Why is it playing that? Play this playlist. Play this playlist. Oh my god, it's like addicted to the other... You know what? We might just have to listen to... It's not listening. We're gonna have to just listen to... We're gonna have to listen to the Zelda lo-fi. Or Zelda retro... synthwave, whatever. Yeah. It's a cool playlist, but it's not taking no for an answer, so... I tried to play something different, and it just wasn't listening, so... So the original set of sketches, like this one... You gotta sleep, yeah. Well... So, weirdly, yes, I do. That's so that I can function in normal life. But oh, I forgot to switch the thing back. This is hilarious. So these studies were well received. The people liked seeing it. You know what I mean? And then Bad Zelda was well received as well, especially on Reddit. That was very predictable. Predictably, the Reddit gooners were all about the Bad Zelda. So there's an audience out there for the cartoon Princess Zelda. Untapped audience. Zelda Untapped. Some of the commenters were, oh, you've sexualized her, and I didn't think, it's like, this is not an over, I mean, it's, I think it's, I don't think I overstated the case, beyond, sort of, giving her a seductive look and pose. God forbid a woman has hobbies. I mean, it's not. I mean, the classic default is to like, oh, a sexy Zelda, give her huge boobs and a huge butt, and you know, and super tight clothing or whatever. And I have innocently rendered her as as faithfully as I could, doing some justice, I believe, to the original design. You know, the cartoon Zelda was like the first clear, probably, sort of non-video game depiction of Zelda. So, I mean, people out there can fight me, but this is the classic. This is the OG. this brush is different from the, yeah, she just has sleepy eyes. She's just tired. And God forbid I emphasize it. She's just sleepy like me. Yeah, despite how little sleep I've been getting, that doesn't translate to bad drawings. It almost never does. Something I'm well aware of is I can do my best work when I'm beyond tired. Won't so much of what is what's good or bad for art and creativity can be counterintuitive sometimes. In my case, often something I run into... Okay, so that one's high. That means... Okay. Be something like this. I'm not going to draw her full body pose. Something I run into as more of an obstacle in terms of art for me is like interruptions and like things like laziness and comfort. But like right now I'm in a state where the any and all resistance to me just sitting down and drawing, like I forced that out of my system several days ago. So it's not like that's often the hardest part, is just sitting down with the intent to draw and actually doing it. And I've been doing that pretty much nonstop for several days. So right now, just sitting down and picking up the pencil and just, at this point, like I'm not even really thinking that much. It's like my hand is just doing its thing. I don't know if that, you know, I might be making bad drawings and I'm deluding myself into thinking I'm like hallucinating a good drawing. Meanwhile, it like looks bizarre and we're like, okay, this is weird. But it looks decent so far. Sextract, can you tell that this is at a different resolution? Like it, I guess I'll watch back the VOD and compare, but I don't know, like if it's possible that you could, there's something different about it. Okay. Do you feel like you can see the cursor better? Can you see the dot on this color triangle better? You can see these sliders better, I'm sure. Yeah. So next time I do like coloring work, I might try to switch the resolution up, because I think that would be easier for an audience to like see what I'm trying to do here with some of the color stuff. That's just a thought. Probably just the style at the time, but the Zelda and Princess Peach kind of have a similar hairdo, right? I got off on a tangent, but I was going to say, I'm checking old VODs, the UI is definitely larger. Okay. Whether or not that translates to any sort of greater utility for the viewer, I can't be sure. But we'll run especially since this. I mean, none of the VODs really, none of the streams really matter individually. So it's like it's a big deal, but the we'll let it ride for maybe a few streams and see if there's any tangible advantages or disadvantages that I can assess. Good stuff, good stuff. Here's something else that is cool is oh, I gotta give a shout out to my bro. He lurks sometimes. I don't know if he's lurking now, but he bought, so my daughter's birthday is now-ish, not today, but we've been celebrating her birthday, turning 8. It's very cool, and she is she's gonna go to Disneyland with my parents. My mom was like a lifer as a storyboard artist at Disney, so she not a lifer, but she worked there for like 25 years. Anyway, she's in, due to her many years of indentured servitude to the Mouse Overlord, they have bestowed upon her, essentially it's you can go to Disneyland anytime for the rest of your life kind of pass. And so they're gonna take her they're gonna take her and my mom and my dad are gonna take my daughter and my son to Disneyland, but my wife and I are gonna be here. We're just gonna hang out that day and like get chores done. It's like extremely exciting for us to think about how productive we can be. Like, we're gonna do our taxes and stuff, you know. It'll be good. The kids will be out. It's like a win-win-win. The kids are going to be super stoked. They'll come back tired and having had tons of fun. I get credit even though I don't do anything. I get to catch up on my taxes, and because we did my business taxes was the other day. You know, that's the stressful one. The personal taxes are also stressful-ish, but my wife can actually help with that, so that'll be something. Then once we get that done, we can actually see if we can get a tax refund. As we usually do. Yeah. So that's what counts as exciting in my life. Or doing something for myself is catching up on chores and doing taxes. Again, I went on a tangent there. My brother bought my daughter it's this. Check this out. Super Nintendo. Oh, I gotta make it big. Woo! Super Nintendo Classic Edition mini thing. What's this right here? Zelda. Link to the Past. And Star Fox. Super Mario World, Mario Kart. Oh, they have Secret of Mana on this. Hell yeah. I wonder if I can figure out a way to like stream this. Like, technically this is not for me. It's like for my daughter. But also she'll need someone to play with when she plays 2-player Secret of Mana, right? This feels good. Okay. This brush is fun, but it's so different from the brushes I've been using lately. Feeling a little lost with it. Why is that? Oh, let me switch this back. I'm having a good time, even if I'm completely befuddled. What is the size of this? It's not very big. That's okay, though. Been good so far. Let's get some shading on it. So this is a cool brush that I can do tight lines, but I can also do gradients. So you can see I can make a line that has a hard edge and a soft edge on the opposite sides. And that's really good for doing soft rendering on forms. So it's kind of a go-to for me if I'm gonna like do something that's sort of dreamy or airy. Or soft, like, or a feminine form. Soft shadows. Something that isn't harsh. Flip this. Oh, this is looking nice so far. I guess I wasn't just crazy. Not crazier than usual. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, one more day like this, and I don't think I'd survive. Because at a certain point, it's extremely irresponsible. Like, I remember I was dropping my kids off at school this morning, and I was like... I need to really pay attention to make sure... Like, nothing happened. I didn't even have any close calls. Probably because I was being careful. But I was like, I need to make sure that like I'm not just assuming the light is green, you know. So I thankfully I got ahead of everything. Thankfully I got up early, and so I didn't have to rush around and take any risks or anything. Not that I ever should, but the anyway. I don't know. I feel like I got lucky this week. There was an opportunity to make extra money, and it worked out. And for it to culminate like this, where we get a bonus stream in, I mean, that's awesome. This is like the icing on the cake. This is the Lord's way of telling me. It's like it's sending me a signal. You did well, you prioritized what you needed to, and now you are rewarded. You get to reap the benefits. school on a Saturday? Are you, you're messing with me. You're messing with me. Because it honestly, yesterday was Thursday. Felt, yeah, you know, but that's how it goes when you are like working super late. Or in this case, I wasn't working late. I was getting up early, like I literally getting up at 2 a.m. in order to put in a half day of work before anybody in my house even gets up. That's having done a lot of this type of stuff. That's just the best way for me to do it. Because if I have to stay up late, what ends up happening is I'm like really tempted to like make a party of it, and I'll like bust out the wine and I'll, you know, I'll enjoy myself. But that's not as healthy for me. Doesn't affect the drawing. I do good drawings no matter what. But the given everything else going on, it just made sense to structure it where I just got up early and tackled the hard work that way. You can see the effect that just a little bit of gradient can like bring to a design, right? If anything, you seem to be drawing slower-ish. I think I'm how dare you? How dare you? Where's the ban button? No, just kidding. Yeah, no, you're unbannable. You've been one of my rare taco providers. I still haven't been able. It's like I haven't even been able to like go and get a taco. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like get the actual taco and then like take a picture of it or something. Here's me eating a taco. Let's flop this and see what happens. I'm being unnecessary. I think I am drawing slower. I'm being unnecessarily careful. I ended up liking this sketch. And all of a sudden it's like precious, you know? And it's like you like something. What was it? This is the problem with me. It's like I do a lot of like most of the things I draw, like sit down to draw, are pretty good. So in the end, like I don't end up having like a lot of like, oh yeah, that's just a bad drawing, get rid of it. It's like it ends up being like pretty much the stuff that I draw. It feels weird to like, it's like, okay, now I've got a cool drawing. Where do I put this stuff? It just kept over the years, it just kept mounting and mounting and mounting. So the digital workflow is a great way for me to just be like, okay, we don't need to. It's all just stored on a hard drive, on hard drives now. It's and backed up, so it's safe. But it's I sound like an asshole. I'm like, everything I draw is perfect, so what do I do? Guys, I've got this problem. What a dickhead. You know what I want to do is do like a Zelda life drawing with like cosplayers. You know what I mean? There are a lot of professional models in LA who do that sort of thing. I don't know if they do Zelda particularly, but I could look into it because it's like it obviously it costs money, but like I know for a fact like it's not like it isn't thousands of dollars, you know. It's generally models. There's probably like a surcharge for the costume for sure. But after that, it's just probably an hourly rate. It's not more generally than like 50 to 100 bucks an hour. I mean, the most expensive, like a figure model would charge for like just for drawings, a drawing session. The most it could be is like 100 an hour. So if I had a few $100, I could have a really solid like Zelda drawing with like a live model session. That would be fun. A lot of my... Oh my gosh. All my tools are in the wrong places right now. Makes it... makes things disorienting when they were already disorienting. I feel like we already heard this song. Okay, I've got to quit out of Spotify. Something happened to this damn... Okay, forgive me, but I have to restart that, because that is unacceptable at this point. Let's see if we can go back to... No, I don't appreciate my my lapse in judgment going on about the downside of being an amazing artist. I know better than that. Something will happen. I'll end up getting my ass handed to me. That sort of stuff, it just invites bad luck. So, watch myself. Also, this is a good sketch, but it's not brilliant. It's just having a moment of happy relaxation, I guess. She really needs this other arm to do something. And she can get away with it. Kind of sassy princess arms. Kimbo. The music did it again. What the hell is going on? The saxophone is blasting, yeah. What? Can I... And it's like, I'm too sleepy to figure out what's going on? Like, why it's doing that? It's not bad the way it is, it just needs a little something. Mighty Atom. It's been a while, like a long while, hasn't it? Well, welcome. Welcome back. How's your Friday treating you? I've made this Zelda look about as tired as I am. Pretty good. Trying to hit a deadline before 5 p.m. All right. You're a storyboard artist, yes? Yeah, okay. Yep. It's coming back. It's been a while, man. Okay, good. Okay, well, don't tell anybody, but I'm actually booked right now, and we're, like, the client is waiting on feedback from their executives. So I'm kind of playing hooky and doing a stream while the, you know, I don't know. It's downtime. Do what I want, right? That's what I'm telling myself. Be the master of my... Alright. Thank you. Carry it to the grave. Are you working on a cool project? I'm about to call you out because you're trying to hit a deadline, but you're wasting time in my stream. Nothing exciting. Training videos? Okay. In my case, I don't have a deadline at the moment. That's why I'm making a... telling myself it's justifiable for me to be doing a stream on company time, right? Work is work, though, man. Glad you got something. It's really slow out there. What's this one? Wait. Let's try this one. This one's cool. Again, this is not... It's not playing the music I want it to play. This is so crazy. It won't stop playing Zelda Vaporwave or Synthwave. It's kind of feeling feeling a little frustrated with that, but what can I do? I don't like this song. Anyway, I'm just challenging myself to have a little bit of stream productivity while I wait for some client feedback, if any comes at all. It's Friday, so there's a good chance people just sort of disappear. I'm certainly not going to ask the teacher for homework or anything. Yeah. You guys forgot to give me a bunch of storyboards to do today. I mean, I've been working all week on this project, and they had let me know that they're going before the big vice president with the stuff today. So, like, I'm booked today, but it's like my booking is basically in order to be available in case there's like an emergency. Best case scenario, they don't need me at all today, and the reason for that is because I already did a good job on everything. So hopefully that is like the truth. Yeah, it's rare enough you get that kind of thing, and then so it's like get paid to not freak out about hitting a deadline for once. I've been sort of double booked all week, not deceptively, but it's finally catching up with me, and I'm so tired today. So this is the day where I am extremely grateful to have things chill for once. Just seeing how nice I can make her look. Did you ever watch the original Zelda? The Zelda cartoon series, Oh yes, okay, cool. Alright, then you know what I'm drawing. No introductions needed. I was in 4th grade and I taught myself how to do a flip because Link could do it. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. If I tried to do a flip, I would injure myself very badly. Oh yeah, no chance now. like I'm trying to figure out a way to convert this sketch from like something rough into something that feels like is still rough, but could be posted on social media for internet points. I mean, it's not far from it, but it's like the answer is always like more makeup. Kind of like giving her like a skeptical look. Some subtlety. My eyes can barely see straight, but this does feel like it's coming together. Really am starting to doze now. Thing is, like, I can't really just go to bed the way I want to. So it's like, that's what's going to really mess me up. Because that's going to jinx me. The client will sense that I'm asleep and then need a bunch of changes, right? Every damn time, right? That's kind of like, I use that reverse principle to actually drum up work. So if like if work is like really slow, I'll do something like I'll schedule like a haircut appointment, something that's like productive if I do it, but also like not crucial. So like I'll be like, I'll schedule a tooth cleaning or something like that. Then like client, like lo and behold, client will need me that day, you know? It's like, well, you know, too bad for my teeth, but you know, gotta work today. I gotta do that trolling thing. However, and whenever I post this, I gotta do that thing where, you know, you do hashtag like rough sketch, and it's like a sketch you spent like 2 hours on. You have to be faster than the Jinx, yeah. I had been good this week about like taking naps, at least. Let's flip this. This is looking good, but if I go too much further, it's just going to be so totally overworked. It's kind of getting in there with that Disney. It's sort of serving a lot of Disney princess at this point, too. It's not necessarily bad, but... It's not perfect, but it doesn't look like I drew it half unconscious, which I did, so. Okay, it's looking good now. I gotta start pumping the brakes, lest I get way too ahead. Kind of hard to stop though sometimes. Just trying to make it good. Something that looks nice that isn't skewing as suggestive. Not that I'm apologizing for anything, but boy, if I could... It's like, I think that kind of artist, like... I mean, maybe you guys know, but I feel like the like, draw pretty girl artist, that niche is like so, it's like super overcrowded, right? No? Would be awesome to just do that for a living. I don't know what I just did, but it's looking nicer all of a sudden. She almost has this Amanda Bynes look right here, which is somewhat unintentional, I'd say, but not a bad thing. Had the intent to do a big page full of studies, and here I am just focusing on one. Oh well. Looking pretty good. Yeah, still looking good. If not way too overworked, but I need to figure out what I want to be happening here. It's like the more I don't want to hone in so close that it loses its the quality of it being a sketch. I want the imagination. I want this to be powered by the imagination. You know what I mean? There's something about the power of the rendering engine in the human brain is like the most powerful thing I can think of. It's like I want to spark and activate that without it's like how far do I have to take it to make that happen? People see what I want them to without needing me to go further. What a fun experiment. But thank you, Adam. It's like, might as well see how far I can take it now. Adam, do you know who Nathan Fowkes is? He's a concept artist, and although by now he's probably more widely, he's more widely known as a teacher and educator. But I've taken a few of his classes. I can't recommend them enough. What I learned about like composition from him, and I mean, composition is just sort of like something that it just sort of feels like common sense, I guess, in some ways, but he really, like, after I took his pictorial composition class from Schoolism, I stopped getting lost as much when I would be trying to be like, okay, this is good, but how do I take it a step further? What does it need? How can I give it another oomph, you know? I feel like because it used to be that I would be game to draw anything and I could do it well, but then I would hit a wall where it's like, okay, I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what to do what can I add that will help as opposed to hurt what I'm trying to do. So what is it that I'm trying to do, you know? And this isn't a great example. He has a ton of courses on Schoolism. I would recommend, and to anybody, if you like, I wouldn't say it's like it's great even for the beginner. I wouldn't say that, and they're not cheap courses either. So it's like, you know, don't take them casually unless you've got the time or the money to spare. But I've taken his portrait class. I don't actually think he. I'm not sure if he offers a portrait drawing class via Schoolism. But I've taken one of his portrait drawing classes, and then and later on, I took a color class, and then the pictorial composition class, and his the photo composition class was just like life-changing for me. That was like $1 million class in terms of like what I felt I came away with at the end. It applied a lot to storyboarding, because he would talk about how essentially just sort of like how do you make sure that people are getting the information that they need in your drawings, essentially. Here is the good way to do that. Here is how we do that as artists. This is how it's done. And it didn't like revolutionize the way I approach storyboarding or anything like that, but like at the very least now, like when I'm doing a board, I'll go and it's all secondhand nature now, but I want to make sure that the quick read on whatever it is I'm drawing is actually reading the way it needs to be. It's like if you zoom in and it looks like all your lines are in the right place, but then when you zoom out, like everything just sort of seems like it's confusing. You know, it's like, okay, something went wrong there. You know, where's the eye being led and why? And if it's going there intentionally, good, you know, and if it's not, then how do we fix that? Put that on your short list, yeah. Was it you that I hooked up with my New Masters Academy login and stuff like that? Was that what it was? New Masters Academy being another... Yep, okay, good. How'd you like that? Super useful? Good. That's the other hack. Like when you when you've got downtime, just sign up for a school course or something like that. Something that'll be like take up all the time, and then like immediately clients will start ringing. They'll be like, "Nope, you can't take that course. You need to do this work." And that was always a good thing. I loved it. Kind of changed how I approach the likenesses of people. Okay, awesome. Good. I mean, I'm really glad you looked into it. I'm sure it's expired by now, but the I should double check. But yeah, Nathan's portrait drawing class, like, I don't know, like his work, in my opinion, here I should bring up something that I loved how he was all analog, old school technique, reminded me of college before computers took over. The guy at the New Masters Academy that I believe I was recommending was the Mark Westermo, he was a former teacher of mine. Nathan Fowkes, only because there might be lurkers in the audience who are like, who are these guys talking about? But Nathan Fowkes is this guy. And like his boom. He loves to do landscapes. And that's not my here he is. That's not my passion or anything like that, but it's all the same elements apply, like it's composition, composition, composition. Composition, 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 composition. And yeah, it's like being an artist is hard now. But like when you think about how the old school guys did it with just like airbrushes and like shit that you can't erase, or like if you did erase, you used like an electric eraser that like it was like it was so powerful they were like tattoo guns. I just love the stories that they have and stuff. But Nathan Fowlkes' class, I mean, he's a digital artist now as much as he is a traditional, and so I feel like his lectures are far more applicable to, you know, today's stuff. And his I don't know, I just his work has such an immediate powerful quality that it's like it's undeniable. And he's so speedy too when you see him work, that it's hard to you know what, I might have this would be cool if I have, because it used to be, oh yeah, Nathan Fowlkes composition. Cool. This is my this is like my homework folder. Feedbacks. Did I download his feedback? Awesome. Yeah. So this is like, or I can pause this. So like here he is. He's like giving feedback.
And so, you know, I think you've got to give us. Don't do what I'm about to do. Don't try this at home, but it's going to be really bad. But let's see if I can find. You know, I have all these brushes that I hardly ever use, in all kinds of bad shapes that actually come in handy every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, where is that shape?
This is like what I do. What's that brush I'm looking for, man? Can't find it. These were homeworks. And then you upload them, and then sort of does this video.
Well, at least there's a focal area there, right? Okay, so that's really bad, but I'm just making my point.
That's funny. There's another. There's got to be some other good ones. Let's see here.
All right, Max, so I must not have been hard enough on you before, because you're back. I'm very happy to have you back in class on somewhat of a different topic this time around. And dang it, you know, so I want to really beat you up this time around. And you have this great page of studies that just doesn't leave me a whole lot of room to criticize you. So you're not letting me do my job here. So let's see if we can find something somewhere to push you on this, because this is a nice strong page of studies. For a starting point, you've picked some really great images, very controlled and designed images to work from, and so that's extremely helpful. Each one has a solid graphic quality, especially here, you know, in the famous painting. And I actually forget the name of the painting. You know, they drill it into you in art history class. And was it Night Watch?
It's called Nighthawks.
It's actually a
Edward Hopper, Nighthawks. It's not like a favorite painting of mine, but like compositionally, it's like it is really good. But yeah, like when I you know, upload something and like a teacher you really admire is like, very nicely done, Max. He has this really soothing voice. Extremely soothing voice. That it's like, I just loved it. Anyway, those were the days. Let's see what.
Max, all right. So we have
Yeah, here's some more homework.
bunch of images here. These really jump out, and that's a great start. In fact, it's a good finish too. I do have some suggestions here for you. And you mentioned here in your notes, and I like the fact that you thought of the abstract quality of these. You know, we're designing compositions, we're trying to put together shapes and designs and subjects and story moments.
That feels so good. I took Tony Liberatore's class, and so 1 week it was just like, hey man, no notes. That's the best. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes in with the work too. You know, it's like, hey, you knocked this one out of the park. This was a little bit of a cheat. I resurrected some really rough compositions I did many years ago and put them on and then just like embellish them a little bit to make some sort of like storyboardy kind of concept art type frames. But yeah, you can glean from like this stuff that like I was starting to like understand what you could do to like really sort of bring drama to a piece. And it's always sometimes, I mean, often I do what everybody does where you just sort of default to. So I think at some point in this feedback, he's like, all right, Max, you have mastered the art of having a dark figure against a white background. Well done. And now I don't ever want to see you do that again. And I was like, okay, note taken. But he pointed out that is like kind of cheap. And I started looking at it that way, and I was like, okay, he's right. Now, not all of them. This is like a brightly lit figure on a dark background. So it's like the opposite, right? And some of this like has the opposite, but like stuff like this or this is just sort of like, it's the sort of like the obvious concept art stuff. And he's like, everybody does that. And I hate it. Sometimes you have to do it, but that's no way to continue to impress me, so I'm gonna watch out for you and make sure that you're not just overly relying on stuff like that, because it's really easy to get a good result with it, but that isn't. I took that class in 2015. Yeah, and I took his portrait class, and that was through LAFA, if you're familiar with LAFA, Los Angeles Academy of Figurative Art. And LAFA, it was the school that sort of broke off from Associates in Art. And Associates in Art was the school that Mark Westermo founded. And he was the guy that was in at the New Masters Academy class that I was recommending. I remember in 2003, 2002, Nathan and I were both students at Associates in Art under Mark Westermo. Now, Nathan was already a very established professional at the time. He was at DreamWorks, and I was maybe like 20, 21 years old at the time. So he was probably in his mid 30s. I was in my early 20s, but we were both taking classes at that school at that time. That was when I first met Nathan. He was not an educator at the time, but he obviously knew his shit. But that's anyway. LAFA is it was like when schoolism was just kicking off. LAFA saw an opportunity as well to sort of dabble in the artistic online classes, and Nathan was already teaching at LAFA at the time, like an in-person type of thing. These days, I feel like what's going on here? Entertainment unions and art organizations we work with. So they work with the Art Directors Guild. This is interesting. Can I get free classes at LAFA via the Art Directors Guild? Tell me what I can do. Anyway, something to if you can, I would recommend taking a Nathan Fowkes class, especially the pictorial composition class. I just think his if you take like 3 Nathan Fowkes classes, you'll actually have basically taken them all, because he recycles a lot of, because his education style is so focused on fundamentals of composition and other stuff. It's essentially, you realize it's like the way to make a great portrait is the same way to make a good concept art, is the same way to make a good landscape painting. It's literally all the same stuff. It's just sort of different subjects have different things that you can tweak around, but it really all just boils down to like the real basics and just sort of understanding what humans love to react to in a piece of art. And it's like a universal language, and it's immutable. So it's not something that like goes away with trends or whatever. It's like always the same language. It's like an unchanging, like there are trends and stuff like that, but like just draw it, but gooder. Give it more zip, more zazz. Make it edgier. All right, at this point, we've got a we've got content here. We've got content here. This is arguably good post-worthy content. Yes, pray with me to the algorithm gods. Pray we be worthy. But yeah, so much of what I do now is just like just a, quick check. Does it look good when you zoom out? If it does, then it's good. If it doesn't, then it might need help. It's like squint at your compositions. See the simple shape. Or like the values. All that stuff. Adam's gonna blow his deadline if I keep distracting him, so. But good luck to Adam on his deadline. Let's see here. He's got 4 hours left. It was good chatting with you. Yeah. you gotta hop off. If you keep chatting, I'm gonna give you a timeout. You'll have to then you'll have to go away. Take your deadlines seriously. I know you do. We'll chat more later. I'll be back. If not sooner than later. All right, talk to you later, man. Bye. Here's a question. It's like, can I get away with another one of those speed ramp coloring things? You know what I mean? Or not? Did I say speed ramp? I meant color map. Gradient map. Gradient map. That's what I meant to say. We'll see. I'm gonna dig into it. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this. Well, right now I'm trying to see what I can get away with in terms of like edges, like lost and found edges. It's like Nathan would do stuff like this. Nathan would get in there and he would like draw like the highlight on the tip of the eyelashes like that. He wouldn't leave anything on the table. He'd be like, you gotta... Shit, let me check, make sure clients are not yapping at me. So far, it feels quiet. Nothing on my calendar, nothing in my email. That one pixel makes a difference. It can be counterintuitive, like the stuff that will push a drawing to the next level. Yeah, guys, just banged out a quick sketch of Zelda on my lunch break. No biggie. Little doodle of Zelda. Haha. You know. Yeah, just a quick warm up. Yeah, I love that warm up. Well, I mean, it's like that type of stuff is. It's like I would see stuff like that and be like so cringe. But now I'm sort of like, but, you know, people notice it, I guess. They get the message out there. I'm like, you know. So it's like I'm okay with it. I'll enter my cringe arc, you know. Warm up done. I love it. Ooh. Whoa. It's something happened. Let's see here. Okay. So here we go. Hi Max Forward. Thanks for all you did on this version of project. We had a great VP review and decided to move ahead with a different version instead. Tonight might be chill for you as we're revising the others, so we'll keep you posted if we could use some extra support across the others or bring you in for some detailed finishing that you're excellent at. All right, let me respond to them. Okay, sounds good! Exclamation mark. Let's see what that means. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I can still maybe hang out. They haven't asked for me yet. But heads up that what transpired there was one of those classic great work, Max. We love everything you did, and we've decided to put it in the trash and go with a different idea now. And we'll keep you posted on if we can pull you onto that project and throw your work in the trash over on that one. So so yay. I'm gonna try giving her freckles. It's hardly yeah, nope. Take that away. So we'll see. I may have to jump, but it's also Friday, and I kind of doubt they will. I kind of doubt they'll need that, just based on experience. Not something that typically... Things hardly ever ramp up at this hour on a Friday. Anything's possible, but... Something like this feels like it could be good. It's like, yes, Zelda has perfect hair, but maybe some of it can come visit here in the light. It's a dramatic effect. Oh, oh, damn. Big ol' crash, big ol' crash. Did not like that. Let's see how much we lost. Don't like that. I'll report you. I'm gonna tell Apple on you. Jesus Christ. I think for the most part, everything is still good. It's just, oh, come on. Oh, homie. Can't do anything, can you? Painter is such a junk program, man. Really frustrating. Okay, no, don't send. You make it impossible. Still looks good. Jesus. But yeah, classic Painter to get all janked up like that. We definitely lost some stuff, like the didn't I do a bunch of like... It's like, can you even tell? It's like, we lost stuff, but I can't even tell what I did or didn't do. There's probably just noodling with shit that didn't need to get messed with. All right. I was darkening some things, but like, what was the point of it? You know what I mean? I do like some of what we did, so I'll bring that back. Yeah, but not everything we did is something I'm gonna miss. Let's bring back some of this hair coming in here. I like that. Some of these lost edges. Yes. I definitely like sort of bled that experience out. It's like a compositional thing. Like if you can sort of unify stuff sometimes. So like feels like the light on her hair can blend with the light on her face a little bit. I think that worked in the in the version that just crashed. I mean, that shit drives me nuts, but what can you do? Gotta be tough. Can't just throw a fit. Be tough, save often. Sort of weird. They went with another concept for the project. It's like one that was like, it's a good concept for what it is, but it's like it was probably one of the less well drawn. Sort of like my efforts to make work beautiful did not result in, although they complimented and, you know, acknowledged that the work I did was beautiful, they did not, that had no bearing on whatever creative decision was made. It was just too beautiful. I mean, there is a kind of truism that, like, yeah, if they could only combine my skills with good concepts. I mean, honestly, all of the ideas are the work that the project that they have. It's pretty much guaranteed that any concept will look good, and they know it. So it's like a formula at this point. And so it becomes like, well, which of these projects that we know will look beautiful will tick all the marks that we need it to for what our goals are like our advertising strategies, etc. Just a quick sketch. Just a quick Zelda sketch. Okay, we still need to do the gradient mapping. It's all fuel for my fire. More saving. I don't know, man. See what I mean? It's like... It's hard for me to just... These days, especially because I'm doing this project and like I'm really well steeped in like the concepts and characters now, it's like I feel like anytime I'm sketching, I'm like, cool, I can make it better. Now I can make it a little bit better. Now I can make it a little bit better. Now I can make it a little bit better. Until I'm like, shit, well, I didn't intend to be spending all day making something look, you know, perfect or whatever, you know, not that I'm trying to be a dick about it again, but the I don't know. I wanted to I see untapped potential in a lot of stuff, and I'm like, cool. Let's not waste it. Let's jump on it. Okay. Speaking of waste, here's my clients trying to ping me right now. Which is ridiculous. After working on a completely unrelated project all week, now clients are like, cool, you know, we throw all your work away. Here, jump onto this one. It's like, what makes you think I want to do that? But I won't have much choice. Let me see what they say. Okay, quickly we save. And now what do they say here? It says, thanks Max Ford. It was still considered fun and the drawings were appreciated. I will, I'm going to throw up a... Glad it helped. Push things along. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll come back another day. And I'll do a winky face. Maybe it will come back another day. Like a sequel. Thanks for nothing. I will, I mean, in this case, what I really want, it's like, what do I want? The project to advance and then they give me a bunch more work? Or do I want to have a chill Friday so that I can, you know, do other stuff? I think I'm just sort of particularly pleased about this working out because am like so incredibly tired, and having anything to show for a stream that I didn't think was going to happen, and I certainly didn't anticipate having much time to stream at all this week. So like the bonus, it's like a bonus on top of 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 a bonus. It really feels vindicating. Yeah, I'm gonna finish in a second. This has definitely been a 2.5 hour stream. That's a stream. That's a solid stream for sure. Yeah, just a quick doodle. You know how it goes. Oh shit, yeah, the color mapping. Or the color gradient thing. My brain is like Swiss cheese. Kind of like this fun abstract quality right here. That's cool. Have you ever messed around with gradient map? It's extra. I think this is another good candidate for it, so I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna have to resize this a little bit, I think. Here, so we're gonna, initially I was like, oh, I'll decorate it with a, this looks like it's a good standalone piece. So let's just call it a standalone piece. We'll save this version, save another version, because everything seems to crash. Okay, and we'll bring that into Photoshop. There's our baddie Zelda. Where is... Hello? Recent artwork. What did I call it? Zelda. Oh, here. Okay. So this is kind of cool. Let's see some progress here. I guess that's the most recent one. Looked a lot better up close, but still looks great. Now, Photoshop has better up-resing tools. I wanted to get it more or less fill the frame. Save this new version. Okay. All right, okay, so. Okay, here's the big version. Now I want to do some vignetting around the edges. But if I use a weird tool, like if I do it artificially, it'll just look whack. So we need to sort of draw it in. think I can do it. Again, just easier for me to draw at certain angles sometimes. What kind of... Is it worthy of virality? Maybe if I mean, I actually think it looks really good in black and white too. So we don't need to do the color, but could be a good opportunity for it. What are you gonna go with? I'm gonna try and experiment a little bit. It doesn't have to be... We'll take a look at the what we did with Bad Zelda, and definitely liked what was working with that one. Do you kind of see how I'm using sort of like a gradient that comes and goes in the background to sort of like link up and define her in the space, like with like compositionally, even though there's like nothing in the background at all. I'm trying to like find some drama in it. Even though it's just a quick sketch, just a quick one. Maybe go a little, no, let's see here, a little bit bigger. Getting there. Very much getting there. Oop. That's not the right one we need. Save. No. Need glow. Ugh, can't even see. This is so crazy. I can't, like, see the top of this menu. What can I do about that? I'm going to switch resolutions back. Because I just couldn't see my tools. They're all getting, like, strewn around. Alright, this still looks good. There. At the very top of the stack was my tool. There we go. I mean, it might be a little cheesy, but... Looks good. Let me make sure. Kind of still like it when the eyeball is in the middle of the let's see if I still like that. Gotta go back. Take the whole stack with me. Huh. That sucks. Try flopping it. Do I still love it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll turn off this. And we just need to play a little bit with the ooh, I like that. Little dodge and burn. Oop. Oh, it's got some impact, huh? All I did was sort of double up the layers on top of themselves. Wow. Very striking. So it's multiplied on top of itself. But this feels a little too intense here in this corner. So I'm just going to take it down a notch. Oop. Hold on. Little burn. Which color are you gonna go with? Or wait, what did you write? Sometimes the chat twitches and it looks like you're typing or someone is, and then it doesn't. This looks cool. Okay. All right, I think we are ready to do a quick save, and then let's see what we can do with some color mapping. Gradient mapping, I should say. This is cool. Look how we went from funny little cartoon sketch to something Nathan Fowkes he might say, "Good job, Max." Taught you everything you know. Okay. So, the color gradient stuff is in here. Gradient map. Okay, so you go to, maybe I can make this, go back to the, oh geez, wow, look how big. Huge ass thing. Oh, come on. Ugh, again. Look, Jesus Christ. I can't do anything at this resolution. Okay, just go back to this one. Oh, it's still screwy. Come on. Oh, that's painter, right? No, I want this. Here we go. Okay, Photoshop, whatever. Here we're in Photoshop. Image, adjustments, gradient map. Okay. That won't do it. We need to look at blues, purples, oranges. I think it was something like this that I used last time. Oh, that's cool. My wife is calling, but right now I'm busy. What's going on here? Okay. So this color let's make sure that this color isn't I'm okay if the brightest color is white. Wow, that looks really cool. And then so that's good. Okay, I'm okay if the second brightest color is a yellow, not too saturated though. This looks rad. Okay. And then this next color. Saturated orange. And that's definitely good. Maybe we leave that one alone. Maybe this one can get darker. Slightly darker, dark pink, I guess. Man, I love this piece now. Like, do we ever go to black? Maybe not. Can I save it? It's a cool color scheme. I'll call it Zelda. Cool. I think it's cool. Everybody alive in the chat? I might call it done. Liking it. I mean, the smart thing to do would be to like send it to myself on a send it to myself so that I can select all. Mess around with some of these blend modes. Can I? Ooh, auto contrast kind of looked good. I'm going to have to. I'm going to bring in. I like it. I like to live dangerously too, so I'm going to call it done. Save a copy. And then I'll drag in my signature. Drag in my signature from the other version. Grab my signature from Bad Zelda. Bad Zelda, you're not the baddest Bad Zelda anymore. Sample one of these colors. Maybe a little brighter. Color Sketch of Zelda. Sorry, out of everything, I'm being the most indecisive about the color of my signature, which is silly, but You know what? It's okay if it's not great. Okay, save and export. Well, I like it. Zelda Color Sketch. Guess that's what we'll call it. The Zelda Color Sketch. I'll take a look at it on my phone, but if it doesn't look horrendous, I'll post it around. So if you see it out there, give it a like, give it a follow, you know, that sort of thing. Let's do, oop, we need a 50-50. We need a react moment. Looks good though. I had this joke that I'm gonna implement here because I'm so sleepy. And it's like Zelda. I don't know if this is funny, but it's silly idea. Okay. What else can I do? Oh, that's goofy. All right. Well, I don't know if anybody's listening, but those who popped in and had fun, I appreciate it. It's always fun to draw along with friends. All right. I'm going to catch some sleep. Catch you all next time. Adios.